Yeah, it felt good. I was a favorite. Obviously, going into this fight, I was a massive underdog going into the Aljo fight. The worst matchup in the division for me. There's 0% chance I win. Then I go out there and knock him out in the second round. So that one probably felt better. Beating Chito, it was nice just considering how the first one played out. But it's like, Aljo was a difficult fight. Chito, I felt like, was obviously a hard fight, 5-5s, but I just, I knew I was going to go out there and piece him up. It was just a matter of time. But yeah, they both felt good. I've never lost and felt like I lost where it was like depressing, because when that first fight I fought Chito and that happened the way it happened, it was a fluke in my mind that it was like, I knew I was better than him. I knew I was. I just had to, eventually someday I'd prove it. So I never let that fight bother me ever. So, I obviously got to go out there and prove it, 50-44 at one point just for one of the judges. So, but felt good. Yeah, I mean, considering it's damn near impossible to fucking knock out, I think I did a pretty good job. I would love to know if I broke something in his face with that knee. It was the loudest pop I've ever heard, punching or, hitting someone. It was actually a disgusting feeling. It was gross. So I would love to see a picture of his face today.
You didn't enjoy that?
You know what? Leading up, I was just so excited to just get my hands on him, just to beat his ass. And then it's a weird thing. And then, you hear someone like Dustin Poirier talking about how bad he was feeling, how, down in the dumps he was from after the Justin Gaethje fight. And, I'm sure Chito's dealing with some shit right now, whether, I doubt he would disagree. I'm sure he's not having a great time right now. So there's a part of me that feels bad for him, and I obviously caused that, but it's the fight game.
Did you say anything to each other afterwards, either in the cage or in the back?
No, we did like a little handshake. Both of us, it seemed like it wasn't really a very genuine handshake. It was just kind of like a respect. We went 5-5s, and that was it. I thought it was, it was exciting. Boston was obviously 99 Sugar, 1 Aljo. Miami was a lot more Chito fans, but I enjoyed it. It makes it fun, the back and forth. I really enjoyed the hearing the crowd go for him, and then me beating his ass and them just getting sad. I enjoyed that.
What about that shot to the body at the very end?
Yeah, landed a nice liver shot. I wanted to put his lights out so bad. The last, was 10 seconds left. I'm like, I'm going to stand and bang. Obviously I didn't need to do that. I could have ran around and punched him. But yeah, he landed a nice body shot at the end, and I knew there was no more rounds left. I was like, I'm just going to fucking sit here, catch my goddamn breath, chillax, and yeah.
If that would have happened like a minute into the 5th round or 2nd round, 3rd round, would it have been problematic?
It wouldn't have been ideal. I would have been able to gut it out and finish the fight out. It wasn't a fight ender.
Okay. Was that the biggest shot he landed on you, would you say?
Yeah.
Nothing else, right? It didn't seem like there was too much that threw you off or hurt you considerably?
No, it didn't really. I mean, I watched the fight 3 times now, and I've slowed down certain spots where it kind of looks like I got rocked-ish, but I feel like I rolled with a lot of the punches, a lot of the stuff. That nothing really rocked me. I mean, I think we could all agree Chito got gifted that title shot. It was, I asked for it. I believe I deserved to be able to ask for it after performing and doing what I did against Aljo. So, I asked for the Chito fight. I got the Chito fight, but he got gifted that. So I think I still got to go out there and prove to the haters, the doubters, that I can beat someone like Merab or Ilia or Corey or whoever is next.
Your top choice, is it fair to say it's Ilia?
I go back and forth, Ilia and Merab. This guy's acting like he's running the show. Like, no, you don't know. Well, you wait. You sit down and wait. Like, UFC is going to decide, buddy. This guy's acting like he gets the call. No, he wants me to fight Merab. Like, I have more title defenses. So he's talking out of his mouth a little bit too much. But at the end of the day, it's going to be what Uncle Dana, Uncle Hunter, it's going to be what they want. I'm open for whatever.
Is there something about Ilia that makes you want to fight him? Because I remember when Volk was champ, you said you like Volk, you don't want to go up there, you have no interest in fighting him. What is it about Ilia that makes you want him?
I don't know. There's just certain people that you kind of just want to fight. Ilia's that guy. He's also done a really good job. He's, built. He's somewhat of a star. No, I would say he's a star. He's not a superstar, but he's close. And it takes two big names to make massive fights, and that's what I've been very vocal since I've been in the UFC. My goal is to be, get the massive fights. That's what I want, and that's kind of the reason behind that call out. No, I definitely think a Merab fight would be pretty big. Yeah, he's on a 10-fight win streak. He was kind of known for being boring, and now he's popular from being boring. So it's kind of a weird way to get popular, but he did it, which is impressive. So I think that fight can be marketed well. 10-fight win streak. I knocked out his cousin, and it's all good.
Have you seen his social media? It's actually been pretty entertaining as of late. Are you impressed by it?
Yeah, no, he's doing a great job. He's really, he really is doing a good job. Can't deny that.
Okay. Did you really not recognize him when he came up to you backstage?
No, I did. I just thought that shit would be funny.
It was pretty great. Did you feel like they were or him or Petr Yan? I saw that as well. Like, did you think that they were trying to make a scene to get the fight?
As they should be. Yeah, 100%. That's how the fights happen. Unfortunately, we never saw Leon versus Jorge. What happened backstage in that would have been fucking sweet. But shit like that happens. People want to see it.
Okay, so perfect world. When do you return? Like, what's the scenario? When and where?
Headline in the Sphere in Vegas. Let's do it.
Okay, even though that's a Mexican Independence Day weekend card. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. So you versus Merab headlining Mexican Independence Day.
I mean, I think that makes sense. I don't think anybody would, argue against that. I think that would be legendary. I know Connor's talked about potentially going on that card, potential International Fight Week. So, out of respect for him still being the best and the biggest in the business, I'll take wherever I can get. But, yeah, I think that'd be interesting. I mean, I feel like it's just a slow progression of becoming, the biggest in the sport, biggest in combat sports, and it's been a beautiful journey. But yeah, Boston still, it was a little bit smaller venue, but that place was electric that night. Boston is still a very magical moment. Miami was insane, but Boston was legendary and magical. No, I feel like we're on our way to becoming what I've said I'm going to become, 7-8 years ago. Again, I just think mentally that kid is not where he needs to be. We'll see how he looks against Devin Haney and kind of go from there. I feel like an MMA fight is just so unrealistic. There's 0% chance he would ever even make it to that fight. I mean, it would take him one MMA session, one wrestling day, one jiu-jitsu with anybody that knows anything for him to realize, okay, never mind, this is a bad idea. So if anything would happen, it would be boxing. I mean, I don't really know. I don't even know if I want a build-up of that kind of fight with where his head's at right now, just because it would be massive. Floyd's still kicking. You know what I'm saying? Floyd's still running around the boxing room. So, I keep going out there and doing what I'm doing. There's no, I might just skip Ryan. I might skip Gervonta and go straight to the big dog.